Hi there, I'm your host Sky. Welcome to the Digital Art Improvement Week. This is a series of streams I did a few weeks ago that, just trying to work on improving in digital art. Each day I worked on a different task or topic, and I actually made a fun little graphic that hopefully will pop up right now. A side goal for the Digital Art Improvement Week was to stream days 2 through 6 because I wanted to have the 7th day be recording because I don't want to stream on the weekend. And the first day was mostly just prep. There wasn't a lot of actual drawing, so I thought that would be boring to have on screen. Here's the overview for each day. Day 1, prepping. Also drew the thumbnail for the streams, which is fun. Day 2, we started with random warm-ups. I was focusing on hands and anatomy. Feet was also supposed to be on there, but I refused to stare at people's feet, so we're just gonna skip that. I started with breaking down the poses and the hands and the shapes and just practicing different things. I pulled up a few extra pictures that I didn't have in my initial prep phase, but you gotta sometimes you gotta improvise. On stream, I talked about how Amon was an NPC in a D&D campaign I ran, but the first stream didn't have any audio, and no one told me that it didn't have any audio, so I was talking to myself the entire beginning of the first stream, or the entire first stream. Funnily enough, day 3, I ran into the same problem, but I realized 40 minutes in, my mic wasn't doing anything. So many technical difficulties with these streams. Makes me wonder if I'm technologically incompetent. Who knows? It's pretty much the same thing, break everything down into simple shapes and then, practice drawing them. I was really proud of the drawing I did for that day, actually. I spent a lot of time on it. The stream was 3 hours long, and I think I spent at least a full hour plus on that. Yeah, because I tried to incorporate everything that I practiced. Well, I didn't get everything, I drew a car, but that ended up not being visible. I didn't draw any generators or anything for the final picture, but I included prosthetic arm, a blimp, really shitty buildings, just all that fun stuff. Day 4. Honestly, day 4 was really disappointing for me. It was the day I was most looking forward to because I was going to be drawing armor and weapons, which, if you know me, I fucking love swords and medieval shit, or not even medieval shit, just anything pre-gun, Oh, no, please don't step on my computer. No, don't step on my computer. But unfortunately, I had some technical difficulties with the stream that day as well. OBS is, when it works, it works. When it doesn't, it makes you want to cry. Okay. So I kind of just drew for a little bit, practicing a little bit of the armor and weapons, and then I kind of gave up on that stream. Day 5. Day 5 was backgrounds. I was trying to work on composition, getting better at that. I had to just do a little redo of the background and just general picture of the drawing I did on day 3, but honestly I like the day 3 version better. And then day 6, painting. I was trying to try a different style on digital art, and I wanted to go for more of a painty thing. It was really fun, except, I was having a hard time, especially when I was trying to do Yui's face, but I think it came out okay. And the picture I drew of Yelan from Genshin Impact, I think looked pretty good. Now we're on to day 7. Okay, day 7 reflections. I don't know if any improvement would be that noticeable within the 7 days that I spent doing this challenge. Improvement is not a linear thing, and especially with my art kind of fluctuates moment for moment. So some days I'll have a beautiful art piece that reflects the fact that I have been drawing for most of my life, and other days I can't get a face right. I think that's just the nature of art though, you have to make 50 sketches before you can have your grand masterpiece or whatever. I've realized, hey, I have a lot of blind spots. I feel like I did practice using references well. I feel like I understand breaking down the human body a little bit better, especially hands, because fucking hands. For me, this challenge is more about showing up than it was about actually getting better at art, because I draw all the time. I'm almost always trying to improve at something, but I wanted to try to show up because that's not something I've ever been very good at, being consistent. And by the fact that there's a 3-week gap in between the stream and then whatever my next video is going to be, I'd say I'm still not very good at it. But I did show up for a little bit, and I think that counts for something. I wanted this to be a lot more valuable and helpful than it was, but I think at the end of the day, it's just like, yep, I'm me. And, you know, I'm me, and me is bad at consistency. And I feel like if I really wanted to make a thing where it's like, okay, I'm improving at art, I would have it be more on a weekly thing than a daily thing, you know? Even then, it's kind of iffy, because, you know, you don't want to focus too much on one thing, because then your style, like looks all fucky-wucky. Like, you got super realistic humans, but then you draw a dog, and it looks like a cartoon dog. It'd be like that sometimes. Anyway, I had a point with this, but I think I lost it somewhere along the way. Good night. It's 4 a.m.